Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Muhammad Amirul Hakimi bin Muhammad Yusuf. We are from Group 2. We're going to present about what you need to know about design fabricate and testing composite material plate by using PVC plate. Okay, this is our group member, Ahmad Amirul Hakimi bin Muhammad Yusuf. That's me. And my friend Muamira Akilah binti Sumandi, Cik Aifil Aiman bin Cik Anwar, Zahratul Hafizah binti Hisham, and Muhammad Asih Ammar bin Rudi.
The project is conducted to achieve the project objectives such as to produce a composite material by using various material with size and thickness that is required by the project instruction, to perform material with young modulus above 10 gigapascal, and third, to test the stress strength of composite material, and fourth, to identify the relationship of stress and strength of composite material. The project is conducted to achieve the project objectives such as to produce a composite material by using various material with size and thickness that is required by the project instruction, to perform material with young modulus above 10 gigapascal, and third, to test the stress strength of composite material, and fourth, to identify the relationship of stress and strength of composite material.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Amirul Hakimi bin Muhammad Yusuf. Matrix number DF220025. I'm going to present about literature review. Young modulus, also known as the elastic modulus, is a measure of a material. It is a mechanical property that shows the relationship between stress, force per unit area, and strain, proportional deformation, in a material under tension or compression. Hooke's law is a formula that describes the relationship between force and extension of an elastic object, such as a spring. It states that the force required to stretch or compress a spring is directly proportional to the extension or compression of the spring. Stress is defined as force per unit area within material that arises from externally applied force, and even heating or permanent deformation that permit an accurate description and prediction of elastic, plastic, and fluid behavior. Strain is the amount of deformation experienced by the body in the direction of force applied divided by the initial dimension of the body. For the formula, E is the Young modulus equals to sigma over Pearson, or you can just change it, F over A over dl over L. E is the Young modulus of the material. Sigma is the stress applied to the material, and epsilon is the strain corresponding to the applied stress in the material. For the Hooke's law, the formula is F equal to negative Kx. F is the force, X is the extension or compression, and K is a constant that depends on the stiffness of the spring. For the stress, is defined as sigma equal to F over A. F is the force applied and A is the area of the force application. For the last one, strain equals to delta L over L. The delta L is the change in length, and L is the original length of the material. Okay, the next one is definition of composite. A composite is something that is made up of various different parts or elements. In the context of material science, a composite is a material made up of more than one substance, each of which retains its identity while contributing desirable properties to the whole. There is advantage and disadvantage of composite. For the advantage is it was lighter than most material, strong and durable, resistant to corrosion, easily molded into shape, and good thermal and electric insulation. For the disadvantage is high cost, difficult repair, UV degradation, low thermal resistance, and limited recycling option. For the industry and domestic waste, the industrial waste is a waste produced by industry, manufacturing processes, and resource extraction. For the domestic waste is waste produced in the home, such as food waste, paper, glass, plastic, textile, and others. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Asif Ahmad Birodi and my number matrix is DF220021. And now I want to presenting about methodology. So first, we'll discuss with group to determine the material used. Second, measure the diameter and the length of the material. Third, combine the material by layer. Fourth, make sure the specimen thickness not exceeds 2 mm. Fifth, place the specimen in the universal testing machines. Six, to begin, press the start button. Seven, apply a very slow load on the test specimen. Eight, measure the material elongation mm to the table unit in fractures. Nine, determine the material length. Determine the length. 10. Collect test result from the computer. 11. Repeat step 5 until 10 for others material. After complete the experiment, turn off the machine. 13. Make a record of the computer data. And 14. Compare the result with others specimen. So this is our flowchart process. We make this flowchart because to make it easy to show our process to make this project. Next, this is after we discussed with our group members, so we decided we use this material for our project. And the apparatus is first universal testing machine, second steel ruler, third aluminum can, fourth fiber mesh, fifth scissors, sixth glue, and seven paper tape. Next, this is our preparedness of specimen. For the first layer of specimen, we use steel ruler. For the second layer, mixture of steel and aluminum. For the third layer, we repeat using and glue. For the fourth layer, we use fiber mesh. For the fifth, we use paper tape to join the material into one solid object. And the last, the length of each sample was determined to be 100 nm. The width of each sample was determined to be 20 mm. And the thickness of the each sample was determined to be 4 mm. That's it for me.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Jafir Aiman bin Anwar. My metric number is DF220013. So this is data analysis. Based on result, for test specimen, we got average about tensile strength and elastic modulus. So next, about comparison with the other group. Based on affirmation data, still has a highest modulus of elasticity compared to the recycle plate of group 5. Yes. Our group recycle plate need a lower tensile strength value of 2642.18 Newton. The other group 5, was only able to acquire the elastic modulus with a value of 110,008.54 Newton per meter. Whereas our group was also able to obtain the elastic modulus with a volume of 151,201.34 Newton per millimeter. Consequently, compared to cardboard, still need a highest load to bend and fail. So that's all.
Hi, my name is Nur Amira Akila binti Sumari. So I will present about discussion. At the discussion part, we challenge encountered during our project. Throughout our pursuit for an ideal composite material with a certain modulus of elasticity, length, and width, we encountered a few obstacles that make it difficult to attain our objective. Starting with the most prevalent, which is attempting to obtain the suitable material that after combining and testing can reach 10 gigapascal, then the number of layers with a different thickness, because most material in the market are above 0.5 millimeters, and it's required from us to use for one layer 0.25 millimeter that needs to be compressed after putting it above each other. Then getting used to the proper glue that will hold the layers strongly without keeping any bubbles between the layers and making it stand as one strong layer will help in increasing our modulus of elasticity. We use PVC plate and crepe paper in our second experiment after failing in the first. So that's all about a discussion. And the last part is a conclusion. The conclusion is the mechanical properties of a material can be ascertained via an experiment utilize a tensile test equipment. The material deforms in an elastic and plastic way when it is stretched. The material experiences the strength hardening effect when it fractures as it becomes stronger. The value of stress strength and stress is referred to as the Young modulus. Young modulus is inversely related to strength value in terms of value. In order to draw a conclusion, we must look for material with a lower strength value. So that's all about conclusion. Thank you.